Good morning, Linda. Awesome to have you back on The Show Must Go On. This episode is about the new normal. I would like to invite you to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hello, my name is Linda Waterhouse. I own Linda Waterhouse Consulting. I am a digital marketing strategist who is focusing on showing people how to use LinkedIn to replace face-to-face meetings that we really can't go on these days.
We have been into this COVID-19 for a little bit over 2 months. What are the new things that you have implemented?
For me, I've always had an online business, so there hasn't been too much that I've had to change for my business. Although what I've been doing is more outreach. I have been asked to speak a lot about LinkedIn and using LinkedIn since people can't meet anymore. Zoom is great. A lot of people are zoomed out. And when you have a lot of people on Zoom, it doesn't really lend itself well to, talking in small groups. People are getting smarter about using the breakout sessions, but they're usually very short. LinkedIn gives us a way to stay top of mind and to start conversations and relationships with people we may not have met before this whole thing started.
How did your business rise during this time, and what do you think the new normal is going to look like?
Well, I think the new normal is going to be ever evolving. So, as I said, my business has been a lot of educating, introducing people to LinkedIn. Many people are not comfortable with LinkedIn. They don't realize that it's a great platform to use to increase their online reputation and to increase their thought leadership and credibility.
How is this mysterious virus influence the decision making for your business, or the decision making to hire your services from others?
Many of my brick and mortar stores had to shut down. And so they eliminated their search engine optimization or ongoing ads, which, I understand. However, it still is important to make sure that people know that you haven't shut down completely and that you are open for business. So some of my businesses have opened up, and we've made sure that we have put it on Google My Business. We, make announcements everywhere on their website, on LinkedIn, and just continue to do outreach to make sure that people know. For my online clients, the people who are already active on LinkedIn, it just means that they have more time to do more of that kind of, building relationships and starting conversations there.
Yes, that is good to know. Now, in question of video, there's been a really big thing about video, and how do you use video? As you know, we have a platform like with your TownTube and FitFab and WellTube, and how those platforms could be useful to you and your business.
I love FitFab and WellTube, as well as yourtowntube.com, and I'm happy that I'm part of the community. I can see that even in the short time that I've been posting on there, I've already had a lot of views. So we all have to remember that, videos can be used for instructional, educational, or really just to build awareness. And when somebody who doesn't know us sees us in a video, it builds more of a rapport than when they just, read something that we write or see a post. I love the fact that video is becoming more popular. And not only on FitFab and WellTube, but on LinkedIn also. LinkedIn recently gave us the opportunity to do native video. And I do want to share one tip with your audience, that if you are going to post video on LinkedIn, upload it directly to the platform, because LinkedIn doesn't want people to go off. They want to share videos that are on their platform. And LinkedIn is slowly rolling out LinkedIn Live. You have to apply for it. They don't want it to become inundated, so it is a slow process.
Well, thank you for the tip. I'm most definitely going to apply that one. What is your business doing to roll out of this economic impact?
I've started to offer accelerated LinkedIn classes at what I call COVID prices, to try to get more people educated about how to use the platform. Again, people don't know that when somebody searches our name oftentimes our LinkedIn profile comes up right at the top. So we need to make a first impression on that. And whether it's a good first impression or a not so good one often depends on how professional our LinkedIn profile looks. Many people's, it still looks like a resume or a CV, and it doesn't really showcase our best selves. So I have been doing, low cost classes and doing more individual VIP one-on-ones with people who understand the importance.
Yes, those are all great information. And again, I love your class. Your accelerated class is absolutely awesome. And I
Thank you.
invite everybody to join you. What is your message to the local business?
You have to stay out there. We have to stay top of mind. Marketing in general is like having the lights on in a store. If the lights are off, nobody knows that you're open. So we have to have our message, whether it's on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or LinkedIn. You have to make sure that you're out there. But remember that people go on LinkedIn not to play, not to get distracted, not to have fun, but to do business. So if you're serious about doing business, I highly suggest you start shifting your time on social media onto LinkedIn. Oh, and one thing that people are asking me more is how to use LinkedIn for job searches. Unfortunately, many people have lost their job, and LinkedIn is, if you haven't looked for a job for the past 10 years, the job search process has really changed a lot. So I am probably going to be splitting my time between LinkedIn for lead generation and LinkedIn for job searching.
That is good to know. And I think it's very good. You say so many people are looking for job, and if they can use your expertise, it'll go just a little bit faster.
Yeah,
Um,
people are really shocked when they find, how automated it is. It's very different.
yeah, I believe that. How are you preparing yourself emotionally or mentally for coming out of confinement?
It's interesting that you say that. Last week, or Memorial Day weekend, my husband and I actually drove up to Massachusetts. And I could feel like my heart fluttering thinking about going up there, because it was like the first time that I had really like left my home for more than, going to the supermarket. But, we were visiting people who had been locked down, they were moving. And we just felt that, because they were in lockdown and we were in lockdown, that it was worth going up. But what I have done is I have purchased more face masks. The suggestions for face masks seems to change every week, but I feel like it can't hurt. So I have more washable face masks that I intend to use. And I'm still going to try to keep my distance from everybody. I'm not ready to jump on a plane yet.
Me either. Or going on a cruise.
Right.
Are you working on anything else in question of program or learning?
What I'm doing is I'm expanding my LinkedIn for job searches. I will be doing group classes. I'm not sure if there'll be one in June or July, but I am always available to do one-on-one consulting. Especially for busy people, that really is the best way to get kind of like a brain dump of all the best practices. I go through my 17-point checklist so that the person knows exactly what they should be focusing on to make sure that their LinkedIn profile stands out. And a lot of the same, or a lot of the similar qualities goes for the lead generation. So I also have group programs, and I'll be starting another one at the end of June, because we really, although the restrictions are being lifted, I don't think anybody's going to be in a networking, event anytime soon. So we do need to learn, new ways of finding new people. And quite frankly, LinkedIn, with all of its search capabilities, is the best way to find exactly who we want to find.
Like I say, I have experiment your teaching and your classroom, and I have apply what I have learned from you, and I can attest that effectively it is a great tool to be able to connect with people, and thank you for that.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing how it evolves, and how much more contact you're going to have with people there.
Yes, thanks. Of course, one of always my favorite question: how do you decompress at the end of the day?
I've actually started tapping more often. Have you done tapping?
Yes, absolutely. Tapping is a very good methodology to de-stress and reprogram. Absolutely. A positive word for the day.
Today, I've been thinking about connection. Now, to me, that's a very positive word. And, as we're isolated, that we need to find more and more ways or opportunities to connect with people, whether it's, on the phone or meeting people in a park, on the street. Just, connection. Connection is really important.
I like that word a lot. Connection is all what it is about right now when you are staying at home. Thank you very much, Linda, for joining us today. I love all your tips and your energy, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. I invite the viewers to visit my website, lindawaterhouse.com, for free resources that will help you optimize your profile, as well as give you a daily 5-step routine to do each day.